Hey guys, me here. We've decided to rebuild one of the rooms on the house. It was falling to bits, leaking. It was originally only a garden shed we picked up with a tractor and attached to the side of the dwelling, so you get what you get, but it's been there for 13 years. It's served its job well, and I've accumulated enough bits for nothing to do it myself, short of the builder's mix and the cement. Everything else I already had. So, what we're doing is I'm just rebuilding this. That's the new outer line, and rebuilding that pile. I'm redoing all of the piles under this. This was only being held up at the tree stump. There's literally one pile there, another pile under there somewhere. Not much to it holding it up, and it literally is a shitty old shed attached to the house. Well, attached to the shitty house, but it's not like I give a fuck. I certainly don't owe hundreds of thousands of dollars to any mortgage for it, I'll tell you that much. Anyway, so yeah, decided to make the room bigger. I've squared out this wall, so now once I get that done, next step will be cutting out that barrier, cutting out the floor. I'm just going to demolish this room around me while I rebuild the new one. Should be interesting to see. Bye. 29th of September. The world hasn't come to an end, so I might as well carry on. As you can see, I'm just on to my next step. I've got the actual corner of that building jacked up at the moment, so I can put it in the new pile in the new position. I'm basically moving this whole shed over about 150, as well as extending it another 1200. So it's going to be like 24 by 3 point, or 2.4 by 3.6. So a decent sized single bedroom for my boy. So anyway, yeah, not coming along too shabbily. I've got those two piles there and there in, and I've just done the concrete for this fella here, and this one here. Once I get all that done, then I've got to get the corner post in there. Inside the room, I'm just using the world's favourite builder's buddy and just cutting holes in the floor for the new piles to come up. All of this is going to get demolished. I just don't want to make the house unsecure, so I'm just working with around it. Next step is I'm probably going to cut all of this inside flooring out, so it'll still have the perception of being locked, but yeah, obviously I'm not going to upload this until I've finished building the room, because that would be stupid. Anyway, that corner over there is next. Then I've got this point here, and then once that's done, I'm going to rip up this section here, redo the new joist going right along the bottom plate here, and then off come the walls, and get myself some 4x2 and redo the framing for the outside walls. I might pre-do the framing, I might not, so it's easy enough just to get the floor on and then just slap the walls up, but we'll see how we go. It's all a work in progress. Hey everybody, my little trailer doing its best. That's like 70 metres of timber sitting on here, 6 metre lengths, 12 of them. So yeah, 72 metres sitting on there. It's not doing too bad, and yes, I've got the piles in. I've got the floor sitting down, all looking hot. Let's jump up and have a look. So yeah, here we are. All of this is getting taken down, obviously. It's all getting ripped off. The windows coming out and all of that wall's getting redone. And I'm just going to have the new roof built up from there. And there's going to be a new wall going along here to this corner, along that line. And then on that side there, it's going to go around the corner a bit for the Narnia, as we call it. It's all looking good. Alright, so I'll go over by the tyre swing and I'll start taking photos of its progress from the tyre swing each time. There we are. And that's what she looks like now. Yep, looks like shit. But all of that has needed an upgrade in a long time. And it's about to get one. See you later. Rightio all. It's the last walk, don't mind the blood. Always happens when I play with buildings. Wall room to be demolished. Floor's down. About to take that away. Well, that was fun. Alright, so the wall's gone. Next step is to remove that iron, take that off, and then build the new roofing frame and the new wall on this end and the new sort of roof line, so I can then do this end wall here, the north wall. So yeah, all things going well. I should have enough timber to get that accomplished. We will see. I've made quite a mess today. I'm now going to have a clean up. Just to show what we're up to on the building, we'll go back to the tyre swing and take our inaugural shot just so you can see what else is going on here. Okay, so what we have now is the north wall and the east wall on. I've obviously still got the nogs or dwangs, depending on what you want to call them, the horizontals to put into the walls. I've run out of nails. So yeah, we've got all this stabled up. It's all braced and plumb and level. I've got this here all set on, so that's not going to go anywhere. I've got to nail the studs in for that, which I've got pre-cut and all ready to go in there. In the roof line, I've got him set up in there, ready to go as well. So, oh yeah, fun and games. Shows the slight bit of a tilt that we've got on the roof. It wasn't exactly easy getting a downhill slope still working, but I've got it working, so yeah, we shall see. It's all looking good as far as I'm concerned. But next up, gonna cut all that away. See you later. Hey guys, it is the 11th of October and we're at the tyre swing. The next daily shot. Okay, so I've got all the studs on the east and south wall up. I've got half of the roof joists across there at the moment, and I've just got the end wall, or the west wall, to nail up. Almost out of timber however, so I'm going to have to get probably another 60 metres. So far I've used 90 metres of timber, so we'll see how we go. It is just coming up to 8 o'clock on the 1st of November. Happy birthday, Joy. Just thought I'd give you an update. We're here at the tyre swing, and here's how the room's coming along. I've got all the noggins in, the frame in for the window, and I've got the iron all up, building paper lined underneath the iron, building paper lined along that back wall. It's coming together nicely. Really is. Actually starting to look like a room now. I mean, especially when you think about what it did look like. But yeah, it's gonna look not too shabby. I'll bring my light in here. So yeah, not too bad. Should be a good sized room. Nice look outside the window here. So yeah, cool. Chuffed. See you later. G'day people. Well, we're starting from this side today. And yes, I've got some gardening to do. I have been busy, as you can see. I've just about finished doing that side there. Finished boarding off all of that. I've got a little trim to do on the edge here yet. Right up along there. I'm going to lay the roof soon, permanently. And I've got the window out of that far wall, and I've mounted the window on there. Okay, so here we are at the old tyre swing, same spot, and you can see how it's coming along lovely. Alright, but just as a special treat for you guys today, we're going to go on the inside. Stay tuned. G'day guys. Well, it's Happy New Year to you. It's about 3rd or 5th of December, 5th of January 2016. The new bedroom for my boy has come along some. I think last we saw there was the outside was lined. Now we've lined the inside, as you can see. Got all that in, and I've managed to get some of this utility grade. It's actually utility grade decking, and slice it in half and use that for my purlin. Just for the inside ceiling to be screwed to. I've wired up all the power points, aerials, all go. So power points all there. Power's all hooked up and working. So yeah, next up is getting that large piece of fucking shit up there. So I'm going to set this up over here for a second. Okay, so that's the first piece of the ceiling on. Obviously going to go around here with a bit of architrave trim, and then it's jib stop seal It'll look like a new one. Look like some professional prick's done it. Perhaps not. I don't give a fuck, man. This looks awesome compared to what used to be here. It was an old garden shed we picked up on a tractor and slapped it on a couple of piles, and it cut a hole here in the side of the house, and that was the old room. So this is a vast improvement. So yeah, not bad. Anyway, I've got to cut the last two bits of the ceiling. I did the middle one first because I knew between here and here was 1200, between, you know, here and that end, and from there and the other side is not quite 1200. So I figured it's always easier just to cut out the side pieces and have the cut edge along there. So you've got the two nice factory cut edges going side to side, you know, banged up against each other. It gives a nicer finish. I use MDF, 9mm, 10mm MDF as opposed to jib, because I have not been able to go like this and smash a hole through MDF, but I can do that with jib, and I know that my kids like to hit walls. So it's a good workaround. Also, you can mount anything you bloody want to it. It does soak up a bit of paint to cover, but mate, mint. Anyway, I'm chuffed. Until next time. Back again. Just thought I'd show you what we've done up here on the roof, because I've finished it all off up here too. So I've got some nice sealant around. It's all got to be pre-painted obviously, but that's all finished off nicely. All of this is being rejoined and resealed, so it's perfectly okay to walk on. Still got a bit of flashing to go along here yet, but that's okay. I know that bit there doesn't actually leak, but this piece here did. Got a nice piece of metal iron down this side here, because it was actually soaking water in that post and going down. But yeah, as opposed to everything else, it's all sealed. This is bitumen rubber type paint, gives a nice sealant, and I've used just your normal silicone for all of the holes. That's all the black dots all over. It's all second-hand materials. If I was to go and buy this iron, it probably would have cost me roughly $1,000. So this is all just all second-hand stuff that I've had lying around. Just to show, you know, you can still use stuff, and it's the older stuff is actually a lot thicker than some of the new. I mean, there's new colour steel there, there's old iron, there's all sorts. You know, I've got heaps of the stuff lying around the place. Heaps. But anyway, moving on. We shall see you down there. Okay people, so we are now in the fully lined room. Okay, Max is chuffed. Next up is jib stopping, and there you have his nice new room all set up for him. So it's got a rock, it's all wired up, it's all the way there should I need it. So it could be an ensuite into the bathroom, power points everywhere, because you always need them. But yeah, it's going to be a mint little room for him. Careful, slowly does it, Maxie. Nice work. Doing well. Yeah, I'll fill it up in a second. Here we have Max painting that wall. And we have, no, I'll do that, Luke. Just a minute. Here, buddy. Chickadee.
I'll hold your phone.
You hold that, and I'll just go over that bit. Don't get any paint on.
I'm just... making sure of that power cable.
Nice job, son. That's alright. Like I say, anything like that I'll just get around with a paintbrush. As long as we get most of it covered, if I can do that other stuff later on when you guys are sleeping.
But don't do the second coat.
about the undercoat.
Huh?
I'm only talking about the undercoat.
The top coat?
Yeah.
On
Where you
the
go,
top
start in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
work your way up and then work your way down.
Can I move that?
Yeah, I'm just going to clear out some of this. I'll just move the ladder out. Right, guys. Slowly, Lukey, otherwise you're going to splatter yourself in paint. Doing good, mate. Hang on. Get that out of the road for a sec. Okay, and we're back. We've done it's like a whiteout. Everything but the ceiling has been done. We've just done it all with a coat of, just to seal the MDF. So it's all sealed right around the bottom. I've just stapled a few sheets down as drip sheets. There we go. It's all done, all taped up, all painted, looking lovely. I'm not going to know the room by the time I'm finished. Cool. So we've undercoated the new Narnia, as we're calling it, or the new Max's new bedroom. Let's have a look. I've done the trim. I've done the top coat around the windows now. The ceiling is finished. And so now we've just got the got a roll of the walls now. We've just done all the edges. So yeah, should turn out pretty cool when she's done. And I think I've got a bit of carpet out in the shed there somewhere that I can hook up on the ground. So yeah, not too shabby. Coming along nicely. Okay guys, so we've done the blue trim. That's all done and ready to go. So going to get onto rollering now. And once we've done the roller, the boy's almost ready to get in there. He's going to love it. See you later guys. Oh, and while I'm at it, just a moment. This is the window that we bought on Trade Me. Cost $30. And with the help of a saber saw, she's in. It took me about an hour and a half odd to do. The inside jib, yeah, I mean this bathroom's not finished. I'm going to replace all of this jib, so the inside's just a temporary thing. But let's have a look from the outside, shall we? And this is the neat thing, you know, it's got the magnetic screen on it too to stop the bugs. So it's just brilliant. For $30, just can't go wrong. 600 by 600. Let's have a look on the outside. And here we are. This is what she looks like on the outside. So yeah, sealed up alright. Closes okay. And mint. And that bathroom was you know, kind of in serious need of a window since I've added on the new room there. Anyway, see you later. Okie dokie people. Here we are, the entrance into Narnia. And the new room. Looking extremely smurfy. Nicely blued. It's all looking good. Not too bad, I like the colour. It turns into an almost turquoise blue in the afternoon with the sunlight hitting it. But it's going to look awesome. So yeah, time to get some carpet on. Mint. Maxie will be pleased. Okie dokie people. Granted, the carpet's still a bit wrinkly, it's still settling. But, here we have one carpeted bedroom. Max is not going to know himself. Just over the moon. Already moved some of his toys in. And here we are. In the final last. We have the room all set up. We have the curtains all up, nice freshly washed curtains. Got to cut off the draggly bits at the bottom. He's got his desks all set up. Everything's ready to rumble. So I believe he's happy. Only one of the duchesses is staying in here, but what do you reckon, Luke?
Thumbs up.
Good room, eh? Awesome. He seems happy.